Hi everybody, welcome to our weekly live tutorial. Sandy Reese with Stampacrew.com. And first of all, I want to give a big shout out to my YouTube subscribers today. Last week we reached 1,000 subscribers, so yay, I'm super excited. In honor to celebrate that, next month during October 2021, we're going to have giveaways all month long, so check back on October 1st for more details. You'll have to check on YouTube. So I will be posting all about that. I'm very excited. So thank you so much for subscribing. I wouldn't be doing this without all of you, so I appreciate that. I'm also, last month and this month was kind of a test to see if I should keep doing 3 short videos a month or 1 long one, and I think the overwhelming majority asked for 3, so we're going to keep going with that. Usually I start off on Thursday. I may have to rethink that to, it's kind of a weird day to start off your week of 3 tutorials on a Thursday. So we'll see. We may keep it, we may not. I don't know. I like to change it up once in a while. So, all right, so today, let me get you guys flip down and I'll show you what we're gonna do today. All right, so we still have our summer celebration going on. It's almost over. There's only a couple of weeks left. I feel like that's kind of low. Let me see if I can get you up a little bit. Okay, so we only have a couple weeks of celebration left, and I've been trying to feature at least 1 product each week. So today, and I've covered most of them, but today we have a duo. We're gonna do a few projects this week using the Counting Sheep stamp set and the sheep dies. So it's nice, we usually don't get stamps and dies in the same celebration catalog. So it's really nice that you have options to get both. So they're only at a $50 level each. So if you place a $100 order, you can get the whole bundle for free, which is awesome. So they give you lots of samples in the little celebration catalog. And honestly, if you go online, you can find a ton of super cute ideas with these. And they can also be coordinated with a lot of the other little farm animals we have. We've had a pig set in the past. We have a goat set in there. I don't know if it's still in there, if there was in there last time. But, cows, we have had all kinds of farm animals. So I'm anxious to see what we have next time. Maybe in the next catalog we'll have, fun horses. We've had donkeys, so you never know. So here's our stamp set. Now out of here, honestly, this is my favorite sheep. Only because it's just like a sheep with an attitude, right? This one's just kind of looking at you. This one's, gallivanting around, but this one has an attitude. So this is my favorite one. So I'm trying to do something a little bit different this week. Here are the dies. I've got this one out because I'm going to use my favorite one today, but I love the little fence. We have a balloon and a flag, a sun and some clouds, and then a birthday hat. So lots of fun dies that you could actually use with other stamp sets as well. So we're going to start off today. We're going to use one of our note cards and envelopes. I love these because they're already cut and scored for you. And so I'm trying to think of different things to do with this. So I'm using a little bit of our Halloween paper. It's cute Halloween designer paper. I'm using the black and white striped pattern on the back because I love stripes. Put a little bit of glue on here and glue this on to just a thin mat of the basic black. We're just going to do kind of a funky little card. I'm going to pair this with another color. I don't know if you guys can think of another color. Post a color. Post a comment of a color you think I'm going to pair this with. You probably get 2 good chances and you'll get it right. If you know me and you know my favorite colors, yeah, that's where we're going to go. So I'm going to give you a minute. to think about that while we stamp. We're going to stamp my favorite little sheep on a piece of basic white in Memento ink because we are going to color him with some blends. And we need to die cut this guy. And so I used, I'm going to use my little mini cut and emboss machine. This is, you can use washi tape. This is some Post-it note tape. And because on our mini machine we don't have a magnetic plate, I'm just going to put a little bit of that Post-it note tape on there to hold it in place. So we have no accidental shifting. And I'm just going to lay it on here. This is a great little machine for doing quick little projects. It only goes 3 inches wide, so you can't have a big die on there. But these, all of these little sheep dies fit perfectly in there. So I'm going to pop that out, and we're going to peel this off. I'm going to keep that tape on for later because I'm going to need that again. So I'm just going to stick it in my packet. All right. Have you guys posted what color you think I'm going to use to color my sheep? We're going to start with gray. I'm using the Smoky Slate blends. So I'm going to do his little feet in the dark Smoky Slate. I don't know, you know, animals that have lighter fur tend to have darker skin, and then vice versa. I know I've had a black cat and she had white skin, which you wouldn't think. So I'm going to do all of the little not, what is sheep? Fleece. It's called fleece, wool, not hair or fur. Fleece. I am not a farm girl. I have lots of farm friends, but I am not a farm girl. Okay, so we're gonna go, if you haven't guessed, Flirty Flamingo. We're going with a pink sheep, just because I thought this would be fun. So I'm gonna use my dark Flirty Flamingo to do my shading first. I'm just adding a little bit, kind of under where his arms are, or her. She's pink, so it's gotta be a her, right? Okay. Just doing a little bit of shading first, and then we'll go in with our lighter one and color it in. Okay. And with these blends, I like the blends because they color really fast. And they don't really leave lines. So you can see the difference between the lighter and the darker. So if you just take that lighter one and kind of, I like to do circles, it kind of blends out those lines and it just looks more like fun shading. Okay, now of course we do need to have a glittery, I'm just making sure we don't have too much glitter. I'm using the Wink of Stella, and we're gonna glitter in all the pink on our super sweet, sparkly sheep. Usually I just make my sheep white with some gray, but this card calls for a pink sheep, of course. All right, so we are going to, let's pop up our sheep. I know I've got some dimensionals out here. And the question is, where did I put them? Crash. Wow. I don't know. Here they are. I cleaned my desk and I still can't find anything. Can you believe that? Of course you can. Usually they're sitting right in front of you. I've had to walk away from my desk because I get so mad because I lost something I was just holding. Okay, so now we need a sentiment. So I'm using the You're Amazing on here, and we're gonna grab some Flirty Flamingo. I have some scrap. Look at that heart. That's foreshadowing right there. So I've already punched one out when I was playing. So I'm taking my heart duo punch, This is the smaller heart, which is just kind of regular heart shaped. Let's punch out one of those. And then we're going to punch out a black glitter heart out of the scallop punch. Because, you know, who doesn't want some glittery... Whoops, I cut it off too short. It's hard to see on that black, and it's black on both sides. Let me move it up and do one more. Okay, that's okay. I'll use this later on a tag. Oh, I used the wrong punch. Oh, help me. I may have to go back and use it. I'm not sure this is going to be enough. Let me try it. See if I can get a whole punch out of that. I think that'll work. Okay. My goodness, I've got a little bit there, but that's okay. A little bit off that one scallop, but we're not going to look at that, right? Okay, I'm going to glue, and we're going to let this dry for a minute because glue doesn't always want to stick, so make sure you're generous with it and give it a good little press so it will stay on. Once it dries, it'll be fine. All right, let's pop up our heart. I'll go ahead and put 3 on there just because. All right. If you don't have this heart set, you need this heart punch set. Everyone should collect as many punches as they can because punches are literally the best thing ever. Okay, I have a little bit of white baker's twine. We're going to tie a bow. We'll make a loop, wrap it around, and then pull that through. Now, bows, always make sure you give yourself enough string so you're not trying to stress with a little piece of string. Once you tie your bow, you can pull the ends to get it the size you want. So don't worry about getting a small or a big bow right up front. It's always better to go big, and then you can trim it down. You can now, to adhere this to the cards, you could use a glue dot. I'm just going to put a little drop of Tombow because that's what I have. It dries clear and it will absolutely hold that bow in place. So let's trim up our ends. I want them kind of long but not super long. So we'll do right there. Cute! And it's so sparkly. Can you guys see the shine on that? Look at it. All the shine on that cute little sheep. And then we have our sparkle there. So that's it for today. This is note card and envelope, so you can always stamp your envelope. I always encourage that. But yeah, this is super quick and easy to do. Saturday we'll have another one. I'm doing a fun little, scene builder card, and then Monday, check back, we're doing an 8x8 sampler using this adorable counting sheep stamp set and dies. So make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out when I announce our drawings for October. And thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. All right, bye everybody.